What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Meathead Gaming. My name is Ronald, and today we're gonna do another demo analysis. It's gonna be the match between FaZe Clan and G2 Esports on dust2. It's gonna be a long match, so let's jump into it. This match was played yesterday on the 19th of November 2020. It was a long match, as I said, and I prefer doing this long match because there's more possibilities of seeing possible patterns and tactics than, for example, doing the other match, which was pretty much a blowout. So I know I've said this before, and I know I'll say it again. I know I did mention that these videos will be shorter, but that just wouldn't make any. It wouldn't be fair towards the demo and what I'm trying to do here. So let's go ahead and start. G2 is gonna play on the T side of things. Very mid-heavy setup here for FaZe Clan. They only have Rain on car. They're playing on a retake for A. It looks like the gamble is gonna pay off because G2 is gonna push on B. Let's see Kirby here. Oh no! Go back! Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. Let's go back a little bit and see Kirby's utility usage. Just a little bit. Luckily for us, the demo is still in the beginning, so it's not gonna take 3 lifetimes to wind it back. So he sits with the HE. Okay, as soon as he sees the smoke, he's gonna throw the HE flash and then smoke next to you. Yeah, that's a pretty good thing to. Yeah, I liked it. It delayed the push a little bit, created chaos, and now because FaZe was here all along with most of their players, the retake will be easier, because usually the B retake is horribly hard. Oh my god, Jax, come on. Okay, Rain does the job. I guess it was a little bit unlucky from Jax, but it happens to the best of us. I guess Amanak is very happy about that, so it's gonna be round number 2. If G2 forces here, then we'll watch it. If not, then we won't. Looks like they're not gonna force, so let's stop. So let's go with round number 3. It was a full eco from G2, and now they're gonna buy full AKs. Usually people force on the second round. I prefer this approach though, so I agree with that. Decent spread here from G2. Next are responsible for the long hold. 2 people mid and 2 people lower. More of an A heavy setup here for FaZe Clan. Only Corsair is in middle. He's gonna hear the presence. The steps on short. Guys, if you don't like the music playing, then tell me. I think it's just an add-on to possibly make these a little bit more enjoyable, you know. It looks like they're gonna prefer pushing in short while my rendering of the Nico POV is finished. So let's see. It was a default spread. You saw there were 3 people around here and 2 going lower, and then now they just decide to push in short. No, nothing fancy, you know. Oh my, Jax. 2 very strong entries there. Very strong entries from him. And that's gonna be the round, I guess. Yep. Let's move on to the next round. Booyah. One more. There you go. Now, full buy from both sides. But FaZe Clan is on its last buy. If they lose this, then they're gonna have to eco. Very many people here in middle. Rain is pushed up close. He's gonna catch Kenny. Next, I couldn't help him. And Corsair locks down the middle push. Wow, that was a quick round. It was basically a mid to B setup here, but it was just completely stopped. I think the timing of Rain's push here was perfect to catch off Kenya and just create chaos for the players that are pushing here. I think that was fortunate for FaZe Clan, and that's what I think that's I mean, there's also other factors. Obviously, Corsair killing 2 people in middle was obviously a big thing, but that's one of the little details that tipped the whatever you call it towards FaZe's favor. It's just a pistol buy here. We're gonna watch it though. Let's see what they're gonna cook up here. Idling in middle. Looks like Kirby's responsible for B. Corsair mostly plays in middle and then the rest of the players are interchangeable. Oh, that's gonna be a perfect timed. Molly there. Oh, Brookie, open your eyes, baby. Yeah, now he sees the rest of them. So it's just a basic short push with all the team. After they've waited a little bit in the middle to maybe... Oh, let me change. Yeah, to maybe spot some players and maybe get a frag here. It didn't work out, so they just went in short. Alright, round number 6. 4-1 on FaZe's clan side. It was, I think, yeah, this was G2's my pick. Well, a pretty good start for FaZe clan here. FaZe decided to... I like how they switch things up every round. FaZe does that. They took long with 4 players now. 3 players and Brookie flashing for them. G2 is gonna focus their energy on middle again. I think, yeah, Kirby gets a boost here. They're not gonna expect Kirby, I think, here. He's gonna be able to catch some people. There you go. Again, a mid to B split after they waited in the short position for a while. Pretty basic, nothing special, nothing fancy. The B bomb site is open though. I wonder if they know. I guess they know by this time. If Jax didn't see anybody, then probably a good hint that there's nobody in B. I don't even know, should I leave the X-ray on or not? It's not like with my POVs. Kenny, yes. Oh, I remember this. I saw a highlight clip of this. This was pretty good by Kenny. Takes out all the 3 players. It was also because Jax threw a good pop flash there, which blinded the player so he could peek. So it was a nice little teamwork, a little proactive move on a defensive, in a defensive situation for G2. I always like, I said this before, but I love proactive plays on the CT side, and even when you are on the T side and you are defending the bomb planted, I like proactive plays. I think it can be a very strong tool in a team's arsenal. Now, a different setup here for G2. Looks like they're gonna fight on long, with Hunter lurking in short. Or not lurking actually, because he already made his presence known, but just pushing in short. Rain is gonna take out again 2 people. Rain is so solid, man. I'm very eager if the rumors are true and FaZe might get Kerrigan back. It would be very interesting to watch FaZe clan without Nico and with Kerrigan. I think it would be... They would definitely win more, I think, in my opinion. And Rain, I think, would be revitalized. And with Corsair and Brookie, and then whoever the 5th player would be, I think it would be a very strong team. I think that would be Nico's worst nightmare, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll have the chance to see it, maybe not. Now all this fancy shenanigans, battle on long, makes this on a 3-on-1. But it's Nico, so anything can happen, you know. Very nicely using the utility. The smoke close and the molly. Smoke close and molly right next to it, so that it is very hard for players from oh my god, my click is okay. Players from CT to see anything because of the smoke. I think that's a smart thing to do. Okay, round number 9. Full buy for both people. Both teams. Now Corsair is gonna support Kirby here. At least for the beginning of the round. Some utility. Rain catches again Nico in middle. Looks like this is something that they do often. I mean, not often, but it is in their playbook. Where Rain pushes up to surprise the enemy. And it worked out on both of the times that they did it. But G2 just pushed in B. They won the trades and that was it. Let me see how they executed that push though. Let me see if we can sneak any information out of that push there. Or was it just a straightforward rush or what? Okay, not quite. They waited for the molly to fade. That was a very good nade though. And the flash. And they're just setting up now. Throwing the flashes and the smokes and then that's it. They push in. And it works out for them. So, I guess good job for them. And at this point in time I think FaZe is gonna just fall back and save. Yeah, it's very hard to retake 4v3 on B-bomb site on dust2. So let's go ahead and skip to the next round. Boom, there you go. Okay, looks like they're gonna battle on long with 3 people on FaZe side of things. While Kenny is watching middle, Nico and Nexa are responsible for far mid slash longhouse, while the other 2 players are going lower. Throwing some nades on short and molly and stuff like that, just to prevent from Rain. Rain from any shenanigans again, because at this point in time they are aware that Rain does that every now and then. Now Rain does hear this run boost. I'm pretty sure that he hears it. Rookie rotates quickly towards short while Olaf is holding long anti-flash position. By the look of things, they're gonna attack short. They're slowly gathering up there. No fakes. I haven't seen any fakes from G2 yet. It's pretty straightforward. They just play their defaults, they see what happens, and then they just push in one part of the map. But there's a lot of fakes that you can do on dust2 in the middle area. I like that about the map. Actually, this is some sort of a fake, yeah, because they flashed mid. They're gonna push in short now. But before they pushed in short, you saw they threw a pop flash here and then they threw the 2 smokes off to seal CT for a mid to B push. So I guess that's a chaos-inducing utility usage. That's what you can call it. So that it makes the CTs second guess what's happening on the map. Rain doesn't trade here, and it's a 1-on-2, very hard spot though for Olaf. Olaf, I saw he said in an interview in one of these days, I can't remember when, I don't know when, that he didn't play too much CS before rejoining the team. Ah, man. You would not guess that he went all the way Gandalf. Yeah, that's a very nice move from Nexa. It's, yeah, it's a very nice move from Nexa. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's skip ahead. Okay, here we are. Round number 12. Full buy on both sides. Let's see what happens next, boys. Meanwhile, I'll remind you that I would really appreciate you hitting the like button if you enjoyed the content and the videos that I post on my channel. It really helps out. It costs you nothing, but it helps me. It helps the channel, so I would appreciate that and I would be deeply grateful for it. So, a late long push from G2. While Hunter is lurking out in... Where is he? Why are the buttons sometimes not working? Oh, because it's 8, it's not 6. Okay, I need sunglasses. Sunglasses. Hunter is in a very strong position here. He managed to... Oh, okay, he's gonna give up his position now. But he wants to sell a possible mid to B push again. While the rest of the players are long. And now he's gonna help his team by going short. And you can see the 2 players are starting to catch up. Corsair is starting to figure out what's going on here. He's gonna catch Oh shit. Okay, he catches Hunter eventually. And now this is a very tough push for G2. Because they only have one spot to push through. They don't have any flanks coming in for the help. It's a nice read by Corsair there. Once Hunter threw the molly and the smoke and the flash over, Corsair saw there's nothing coming, then he suspected that it's just a little fake there, and he pushed in middle, and then he took out Hunter. I think that was very important, because if Corsair sits around here for a while longer and then Hunter manages to help his teammates, it might have caused a lot of trouble for the CT players, but that didn't happen, so let's move on. Booyah! Round number 14, if my math is correct. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, he just bails. Who was that? Brookie? What is this, man? Come on! Boost me. No, you boost me. Is this matchmaking? No, it's just Corsair being Corsair. And Brookie refusing to do the job. Alright. Default spread in the beginning for G2, and now they're gathering towards long because they have a pretty strong position here with Nexa. So they like the idea of pushing it, similar to the previous round. Just this time Hunter doesn't lurk in middle. I guess he did it in the last round because the timing was right, but now he prefers to just go and help his teammates and see if it can, it helps the push more. Now the fact that he fell off on the stairs, it messed up his timing a little bit, but he walked through the molly and he took Brookie by surprise because Rain was fishing. Rain was paying attention to something else, and I think Brookie was not very happy about that. But it can happen, you know. Now they're just pushing in, and let's see if it's worked. You know what? I want to push back and see what Rain was doing, just to see if it was just unlucky or was it a mistake on Rain's part. Okay, let's watch Mr. Rain from Norway. Yeah, the push is gonna come in shortly, so I'm not gonna skip ahead because the demo is long, so if I skip a little bit it might be too long ahead. Because it's also because Rain threw the molly, so he wasn't expecting anybody to walk through the molly. Okay, let's see. Okay, he was flashing, supporting, and yeah, he got flashed from long. Yeah, he got flashed from long, and then he... Yeah. That flash was good from long. But then he waited a little bit too much. I mean, that's not necessarily a mistake, it's just the timing, you know. If it happens, it happens. We're gonna push in now, but Rain is still alive. Next it takes out two people. Oh man, Rain is so good. It's so crisp, he's so precise when he has a good day. It's always consistent and good. I mean, not always consistent, but mostly throughout his career he was always consistent. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, let's move on. G2 forced here. So they have Tech 9s, Mac 10s, Mac 10 actually, and 2 Deagles. Default spread here on the map. Let's see how this pans out. Rain fancies another short peek. This time he's not gonna push in. He just rotates. Doesn't see any activity in short, and he rotates towards middle to support the B players for a possible mid to B push. Because, let's see. Yeah, Olaf is pushed all the way. Okay, so this makes sense. So, look at this. Rain peeked in. He didn't see anybody. Olaf is already inside. So, he doesn't like go all the way like he did in the previous rounds. He just peeks here, and as soon as he doesn't see anybody, because Olaf is already here, I'm guessing that's why, he just jumps CT and helps support the B players, because due to Olaf's positioning here, chances are high that it's gonna be a B push, but now G2 might go A, which is gonna mess up their FaZe's clans plans. It can still be a double fake here, because there are 4 players here that can still rotate to short. But looks like it's gonna be a straight mid to B push. No fakes here, I'm surprised. But when you have limited resources playing together and clearing somewhat basic is usually the best choice. But it doesn't turn out to be good for G2. And because of Olaf's push here, I think this was very valuable, because as soon as Rain didn't see anybody on short, he rotated and predicted the mid to B push, or the B push mostly. So that was interesting to see. Let's skip ahead. Alright, pistol round. Pretty basic setup here. 2 people in B and 3 on long for G2. While Rain is guarding with his P250, the middle area. 2 people are hanging in there from lower, pushing out middle with the help of Olaf's pop flash there. Corsair sees Nico there on long. The 2 good old friends, which ended up separating in a pretty messed up way. Slow play here from FaZe Clan. They're gathering in short, but it can still be a mid to B push. It can be anything at this point in time. Do they have any utility? Okay, they have 2 flashes and 1 smoke. So it can still be a mid to B push. Oh, I completely missed that. Nico was pushing on long. Rain takes him out, but that push was pretty good. They did a double push with Nexa. And now this messed up their plan. I don't know what the plan was initially. It would have been interesting to see if they would have faked mid to B, or just faked short and go mid to B. But now we will never know, because Nico pushed. Oh, Brookie's doing some solid job here, and they win the round eventually. Although it was a 3-on-5 at one point in time. Yeah, so it was a reactionary play here. It's such a shame that Nico pushed here, because I didn't manage to see what the plan was eventually. So shame on you, Nico. You lost the round for your team. Okay, let's move on to round number 17. G2 forced, so we're gonna watch the round. Yeah, somewhat of a default spread here. 2-2-1 for FaZe Clan. Olaf is holding any possible B aggression, while Kirby is doing the same in middle. Nico takes out Cold. Oh my god, that must have been a sick shot. Now let's see how FaZe Clan reacts to this. Rain sprays down Hunter in the smoke, which will bring down the numbers to an equal. Bring down the teams to equal numbers. That's what I'm trying to say here. Jax takes out Olaf through the smoke. A very tough round here for FaZe. And that can happen sometimes on these forced rounds. And yeah, Nexa pushed long again. And took out Rain. So now this is super hard. Kirby will catch Nexa, but he will take a scout shot. And now it's a 2v3. Very tough, because they have 2 deagles. Kirby is basically one shot here. Very funky round, to be honest with you. But it can happen, you know, especially with deagles and pro players. I mean, at this level, people can hit 1 deags pretty consistently. That's why I like more of a serious approach to these rounds, where you just decide to push something together, work the site with utility and stuff, give it the respect that it deserves, instead of getting echoed like this. Yeah, I guess it's unlucky, and we'll go forward. Actually, we're gonna sit to this same round, because FaZe Clan forced behind Brookie's AK. They have some Deagles, 1 more AK, and a P250 on Olaf. I guess Olaf dropped an AK to Rain, which is a good choice. Olaf, you gotta respect Olaf, man. He puts in the work for his team. He fully commits to the support element of the team. So it's not an easy transition from being a top dog to being a supportive player, but he matured nicely, I think, into it. Let's see if he's gonna stick around. Now they're gonna push in short. 3 people are in long. Oh, I saw this one. Yeah, this is very nice from Corsair. And that seals the deal. He very wisely isolates Kenny here. So he doesn't push him to kill him with his teammates. To possibly, he plays it very safely. He just isolates Kenny here, and Kenny knows that he's in a tough spot here. He's the ham in the sandwich, you know, in between 2 slices of bread. That's the round. That double kill by Corsair was very important. FaZe is gonna lose some numbers here, which is not ideal. Oh man. No, yeah. Okay. Olaf saves an AK. Let's see. They have to M4, so are they gonna force, or is it gonna be a full an eco here for G2? No, they decide to force. I mean, granted it's 12-6, so maybe if the score were different, maybe if the scoreboard was would have been closer, G2 would have went for an eco. But they forced this 12, so they need some rounds here. Default spread again, Corsair and Olaf on the flanks while the rest of the players are moving around. They're gonna throw the avant-garde smoke here, possibly, but they have 3 players here in short. This is gonna be an interesting encounter. That molly pushes them back a little bit, pushes G2 back. Now they're falling back from short. FaZe is pushing out in middle. This still can go either way, either a mid to B or just a fake in mid to B and then go short. But by the look of things, yeah, and with that frag I think that seals the deal. That's gonna be a mid to B push. And with Corsair also rotating from long out, so this is a mid to B push. Let's see Jax here. This is a very tough spot if you're Jax. It's not an easy thing to defend this against all the players incoming. Takes out one and that's it. Usually that's what you get. That's not ideal, but that's usually what happens. You get out one guy and that's it. It's very hard to kill more guys because you're open from multiple angles. And even if you're a very good player and you manage to isolate yourself somehow, it's still very hard. 13-6. Let's see if they're gonna buy again or what. No, it's gonna be an eco round, so. But we're still gonna watch it because I know that at one point in time something will happen here. So let's see how G2 play this. They play aggressively in mid towards lower, and then they have 2 people on short. Well, it's a default 2-1-2 here for FaZe. Come on, Kirby. Oh my god, this is a disaster. You see, this is why I chose the guys. I know at one point if they're gonna lose a round, that's gonna be it. What was this round, man? I think the push here was very good from, I think it was Jax. No. We have to see this again. I want to see how it went down because they pushed mid to B. Sorry, they pushed lower. G2 pushed lower with 1 player and then they pushed B also, and then they had 2 people in short, if I remember correctly. Now we're gonna sit here for an eternity because that's what happens when you want to rewind this around. Yeah, let's see that again. I want to see that again. There was a lot of chaos, so that's when usually the chaos favors the eco team. Yeah, Hunter. Okay, so Jax pushed, and then they didn't watch mid anymore, B anymore for possible pushes. Hunter did a very inspired push here. Yeah, I think that was very valuable from him. Taking out Kirby here was very important because he was a very inconvenient player to deal with. And then just Brookie was sandwiched here with Corsair just getting taken out. Yeah, pretty weird round, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get back into the action. I think we're live. Yes, we are. Recording, not live. Full buy on both sides. Round number 21. Looks like a Rush B Suka. Let's see how G2 will manage this. Pretty straightforward Rush B, while Kirby is lurking in short. So far so good. Trades go in favor of... Ooh, I apologize for that. G2, but they eventually... the numbers eventually equal out. Ah, okay. Brookie dodged that one. And Kirby's lurk finally pays out. He lurked through short. His teammates were pushing B, just a standard push, while he was lurking, and he eventually went through short and CT. So that was a valuable push. Now I think G2 will eco, so let's... What? Okay, they buy. Nico bought. Why did Nico buy? Oh, it's 14. Oh my god, are you doing a demo analysis on YouTube, Roland? Okay, 14-7. Let's see this round. Brookie takes out Nexa through the smoke. Talk about a shitty start for a round when you are already down with the weaponry. Again, default setup here for FaZe. Two people longhouse. Rain is responsible for mid/short, Kirby lower, and Olaf is holding any possible B pushes. Kenyas takes out Rain in the middle, which equals out the numbers, but it's still an advantage for FaZe Clan in a 4v4. I'm gonna drink my energy drink meanwhile, because I'll have a workout after I finish this. This bad boy! The gym's reopened in my city, man. Feels good. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Today, just a home workout, because I'm busy. But life's good. Trades go down in middle. Now it's a 3-on-3. Very slow round here for both teams. Looks like they're gonna favor a B push. Oh, Coldzera catches Nico here in the middle. And Hunter's gonna trade. But this is the meat of the round now. 2v1 in this bomb site. Oh, they don't check the box. And Kenyas takes care of business. Very good by Kenyas. That's the round. That was a very, very on the edge round, to be honest with you. Could have gone either way. Here we are. We're round number 24. Same setup for FaZe Clan. Same default setup here. G2 have opted to put two players in B because Nico is pushed up short here, so he has a lot of information. While two players are out on long. Still gathering around here, throwing the smoke. Let's see. Oh, Kirby's just gonna throw the flash for some anarchy there. Nobody's gonna push through it, and now they go out in middle. They throw a smoke. They get themselves. Okay, it's actually a mid to B. No shenanigans. Full on mid to B execute. That by the looks of it is gonna be shut down by G2. Two on one for Cold. Tough spot though. He already took out two players. Oh. Yeah, that was it. A good refrag there by Kenyas. Yeah, that's the round. Mid to B push. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Let's move on. Boom, here we are. Round 26. similar setup to the pistol round for G2. This time FaZe Clan has a quick presence on short in the form of Rain. Not a default spread here. Or actually, well, it started out as a default spread actually, but Rain went through lower, I think, instead of going in suicide and watching middle. So they have a respectable presence here in short. Let's see what they're gonna do next. That's a good HE grenade. They're just sitting and waiting for any possible aggressive pushes, holding angles, and now they're gonna set things in motion. Olaf is still in upper B, so that makes me wonder what the plan here is. Oh, biggie noise. They fake a mid to B push with the utility, but then they go in short. Finally some fake movements here. Kenny misses the first shot. Ooh, that was so spicy by Kirby. Yeah, they threw some utility for a mid to be fake, and then they pushed in short. I want to see that refrag though. I want to see that frag from Kirby. Although it's gonna take 2 lifetimes to roll back this demo because it's a long demo. And when you go forward with a demo, you just have to wait until the frames are worked between the point where you are and the point that you put it on in the future, right? But when you go backwards, the thing is that the demo has to play through all the demo up until that point from the beginning, and that's why it's harder to roll backwards than it is to roll in front. Forward, not in front, whatever. You get my point. English is my third language, suckers. Don't be too harsh. Let's see the frag from Kirby. Peek. Oh. Okay, crispy. 1, 2, 3, toca la pared. Very good frags here by Nico. Oh, he gets a third one. 2 bullets left. And that's it. That is it. Yeah, so yeah. Some fakes mid to B, 2 smokes here, and then they pushed in short. It was a dangerous round because Kenny lost. He missed the first peek and then lost the duel with the second one. But Nico pulls it back there for G2. And now it's funky, man. It's 16-14, round number 27. All the way from 13-6 or what? Yeah, that's kind of sucks for FaZe Clan. Again, somewhat similar. Rain and Brookie in middle. Kirby and Olaf in B. Kirby eventually going down lower while Corsair is holding long house. At this point in time, even my grandmother knows that Corsair on dust2 holds long house as D. That's a very well placed HE grenade. Does some respectable damage. They're gonna push in short here with 3 players, while the flanks are still held by the other players. Well, let's see, Nico is here with an AK, which can be a very dangerous thing. Again, they're waiting for any possible peeks. I guess Kirby is sitting here for a possible anti-flash angle. So if they pop a flash, then they can see Rain, but they won't be seeing Kirby, and he won't get flashed, so he can re-peek and refrag, which is an advantage then for the T side. But G2 has none of that, to be honest with you. They don't care. They don't care about pop flashes. Oh, Brokey hears the shots here, and yeah, it doesn't matter because the timing was off for him, and they closed down the short push here with the players that they had. That's the round. Okay, 13-14. I don't know if FaZe is gonna buy here. No, they're just gonna buy pistols. They buy armor? Okay, if they buy armor, then we watch the round, because this is a tight spot, and usually when there's a tight spot, that's when people open the playbook, you know. But as I say that, looks like it's gonna be a Ruski B. And no offense there to Russians, you know I love you guys, it's just, you know, there's nothing more satisfying than saying Ruski B instead of Rush B. They have a good entries here. It's still far from being well won this round, but the start is very good for FaZe Clan. Now all of the players are gonna come from middle, while Corsair is hoping to catch something here. He's gonna be disappointed because nobody's there. They smoke tunnel, they flash over, and then they push in. Yeah. Corsair eventually comes. It might be too late though. Yes, it is too late. He hits a nice shot on Nexa, but very good retake from G2 there. Very good retake. It also helped them that Corsair was holding the flank, you know. It's a natural thing to do. You can't say that Corsair did a mistake there. He was holding the flank. It was a 4-on-3, so it's a good idea to hold the flank, right? It just didn't work out because they just G2 just forced their way through middle, through the windows and the gates, I mean. And now we're gonna be in the round number 29. Again, a big gathering of forces in short here for FaZe Clan. This time Olaf joins them, so by the looks of it, it's gonna be a late take on long, and the bomb will go short with one extra player. Yeah, they boosted here, and then let's see Nexa now. I think they're gonna... Brokey's gonna probably flash for them. Let's see. Yeah, Brokey will flash for them. Oh, they don't check the corner. They don't check the corner. Luckily, Nexa only takes out one guy. They don't check the corner, man. Come on, check your corners. That's... I mean, granted, it's... When you push out long through a pop flash, you know, you have a lot of angles to check, right? But eventually you still check that corner, because you never know, especially because long has been neglected for such a long time in the round, you know what I mean? And players can be there. That's unfortunate. Now it's a 2-on-2. With one player from long and one player from short surviving from FaZe Clan. Now this is a good... Oh my god. Good spot for Corsair to be in. But unfortunately he misses the shot in the smoke. And that's gonna be 14. 15 for G2. All the way from 13 to 6 or what? Something like that. Let's push. Okay, maybe not push it forward because maybe it'll go too much ahead. So I'd rather wait out these 5 seconds and tell you beautiful people that I'm very grateful for you being here and I wish you a lovely weekend. So, let's move on. Obviously full buy on both sides. 3 people on long here for G2. 2 people in B. The default spread from FaZe, with Kirby and Olaf going B to lower in Kirby's case. And Brookie and Rain playing around in middle, while Corsair, obviously, longhouse shenanigans. Looks like it's gonna be a short push again. Let's see if Kenny will hit the shots this time. And we are waiting while I try to talk over the song so it doesn't get copyright claimed. And even if it does, I have to dispute that because I modified the content enough. And this is a very old mix, it's like from 2000 and a little, early 2000 anyway. So, they push 3 people on long and 2 on short. Now Kenny does get the shot here, but he's in a sandwiched position. They're gonna plant for short, and wow, this is a very weird spots here. 2 people on long blocked by Nexa. Oh, Corsair checks it, but he still goes down. Now the team is split up here, 2v2 and 1v1, respectively, in different sides, but it's gonna play out well for FaZe Clan. Now let's go forward, because I think it's like a 3-minute pause here for the commercials. Booyah. What other matches would you like to see, guys? If you watch these and enjoy these, let me know. What match would you like to see? Because I would like to post something that people that watch these actually would like to see. It's, you know, it's a nice thing to do for my subs. Okay, a fast push in mid/short for FaZe Clan. Now Kenny is here waiting for a possible push. Boom, that's beautiful. I think Nico was responsible for the pop flash that was thrown, and then Kenny peeked into it. I just love to see those plays, man. On the pro level, it's so sexy. Now FaZe Clan has to readjust to this. They lost a player. Still a 4v5, so it's not lost, obviously. But it does suck to lose a player so early in the round. So, looks like they're gonna decide on a mid to B push with 2 players, or no? Okay. Just grenades in mid to B and the push in B. While Cold is gonna lurk out here, I guess. Yep. He's gonna face Nico. And he's gonna lose. And the B push was not successful. And that's the round. First OT round. Let's go ahead. Oh, this is a little bit too far ahead. I'm not gonna pull it back, guys, I'm sorry, because it's gonna take a long time. But they boosted players in short, and then they boosted themselves to have a peek in lower, and... Okay. Kenny missed. My son... Wait, what? Okay, my bad. I can't tell the difference between a 6 and an 8. I guess I'm having trouble with my eyesight. I'm getting old. Shit happens. It's a one-on-one trade between Nico and Rain. Between the teams, actually, not them two specifically. FaZe are still waiting in the same spots, same stuff. Kirby's gonna drop the avant-garde smoke, while G2 is lurking up in long. They want to take long control. Corsair might catch Nexa here. He takes him out instantly. And now they're gonna push short, which is a good plan, a good idea. It's gonna be a very tough spot to hold for Hunter with the AUG. Kenny is gonna help him. If Kenny distracts them, then this might be a very good spot for him. Takes out the first player. Yeah, it's his very problematic angle if you're a T side. Hunter does a very good job, and ooh, that's beautiful from Hunter. Kenny did a lot of the baiting, a lot of the important stuff. They didn't focus on Gus, and then Hunter just went on hunting, I guess. Alright, round number 33. I gotta say, in this match there wasn't, mostly there were like default plays, and then let's see what happens, and then we push in. Or just default play and then nothing happens, and then we just pick a spot and then we push in. So there was no big brain plays here. Or, yeah, I mean, no, I'm not trying to say that in an offensive way. It's just it was pretty basic, you know? That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Boom, that's a nice HE grenade to throw. I like to throw that sometimes. So I confirm that Olaf is doing the right thing. Okay, Kenny takes out the Caribbean short. Now the bulk of the forces are still in middle. Looks like they're gonna go short again. With Coldzera on long, lurking. There are 3 players on A, and now the B players are already pushing, so this is a telegraphed push here. Hunter gets Olaf. Poor Olaf. He spends minutes in a row watching a certain spot, and then he gets wrecked anyway because of timing, or just because you eventually fall asleep when you do that. Yeah, solid lockdown here for G2. They pushed for info here, and it paid out because eventually the rest of the players knew that it's gonna be an A push. Okay, just 1 and 4. Boom. Okay. Now, same thing from G2 as the previous rounds. Default stuff, 2 players going under. Nico, Kenny in middle, and Nexa holding the longhouse. Well, this time FaZe Clan is playing a 2-1-2 with Rain in middle. A lot of utility usage early on. They pop flashed short so they can make some space for themselves, and now they're gonna push in short. Jax is still waiting for any possible pushes here from FaZe Clan. Everybody's turning back. Jax turned back to B. Short guys turned back to middle, to watch middle for any possible info plays from the CT side, any possible mistakes, pushes. But it's not gonna happen. So they just wait again. And let's push in, guys. Now Brookie is gonna be tested here. Boom. He legs Kenny. And now Kenny has the hold though. Yep. That's the AWPer duel that usually goes down. If you miss when you repeak, you bet your ass the other AWPer is gonna wait for you. But one dies short. The other one dies where? Oh, it was on site here. They had a battle here with Rain. And now it's a 2v3. Sorry, 4v3. People are falling one by one, but Nico pulls them back. Kirby gets a frag on Nico. And now this is a very tough spot if you're Nexa. Yep, that's it. Good retake by FaZe Clan. Hey, there you go. I think this is the last round. Or maybe not. There you go, the last sip is done. And it's gonna be Ruski Bisuka with Jax lurking in middle, or not lurking, just throwing a mid to B smoke, so showing some presence and then helping his teammates. Now, this is something that I don't like. Let's watch that again and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. It's exactly like when you do Ruski B on matchmaking. Oh boys, let's go rush B, and then 1 or 2 people get killed, and then the rest of the teammates just pussy out, and they just stop. I have a friend that famously does that, and I hate it for him. I hate that from him. So there's some heated exchanges when that happens, even though we know each other since kindergarten. I'm going ham on him because you have to push in and you have to commit. Once you've reached the decision, you have to commit, you know. At least in my humble opinion. Let's see that again. So they push in. Boom, the first 2 guys push in, as you can see. They die, and then Kenny just sits in the smoke and then he turns back. He didn't do anything there. He didn't help with anything. And Nico comes back from lower and pushes in by himself and he dies. So that's kind of a amateurish push, if you ask me. If you want to commit, then you commit. You don't turn back. At least that's how I see things. Maybe I'm missing something here, but I think that was the case. And now Rain is gonna be here in middle. Ready for these two guys. Oh. Rain gets that frag 8 times out of 10. But you know what they say. Every dog has his day. And I'm not referring to Jax as a dog here, but that's just the saying. Okay. Jax is in a super tough spot here though. 3v1, let's see. That's it. That is it. Boom, let's go fast. I'm losing my voice here. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, they boost Brookie on short. While... Oh, there's a gathering in upper B. There's a strip club in upper B. The guys are committing from what I can see. Some flashes thrown by Kirby, but at this point in time... Oh, Kirby, car, man! What are you doing? Oh my god. I told Kirby he has to update his software from his mouse. Those locks are not crisp. But it happens. In the heat of the battle, to miss somebody, it can happen, you know. Now this is super tough. 3v2 with 1 up on Brookie. This is a very hard retake. Almost impossible with low HP players. They're basically one shot at this time. Olaf gets a frag there, but Brookie misses, and that's the match. FaZe Clan won their map pick very roughly, but they did. Pretty basic overall, just defaults, wait to see what happens, and then as I said before, pushing in one spot, so not really that much to say there. There were some, usually when people would push in short, they would throw some utility to possibly, to just fake mid to be, you know, with the 2 smokes in CT and then a pop flash over. But rarely it worked, and that was it. Cool match though to watch. Not very impressed tactic wise, but it's dust2, it's basic Counter-Strike, so it is what it is. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found something to your enjoyment here. If you did, then please hit the like button, it helps me out. Maybe share the channel with your friends, because from what I can see on my YouTube analytics, only 26% of my views come from subscribers. The rest are just from people that are not subscribed to the channel, which is a big chunk, 75%. So I'd like to make that a lower percentage. Guys, I wish everybody a lovely evening. Have a lovely weekend with your families and your loved ones. Pop off some heads in Counter-Strike and enjoy the weekend. Until next time, stay safe, stay clean, and stay strong.